Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in and following our Homebound series of videos. We just want a big shout out to our good friend Shawn Pomeroy. We're going to be using a piece of original music from him in our new video. You can always catch up with him
on Apple Music, YouTube, and Spotify. We'll put the links down below if you want to check out more of his music. He's a local artist from Victoria, and we're really proud and happy to be featuring some of his tunes.
So as you can tell, we're here in the rain and wishing we were back in Nicaragua.
I was wearing a despair, slightly unfamiliar, with a tendency to scare. Raven nesting in her hair, synesthesia hangs around. Watercolors talk to sound. To Nirvana I was bound. Curtis is nowhere to be found. You can stand in the darkness, baby. I can stop and shout.
I think he works for tips.
I'm as sick as your secret made me. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. I can't wash away chagrin from every fight that I've been in.
Well guys, we've made it back to Leon, Nicaragua, and we're back where we stayed last time at the Al Sol guest house, and their beautiful courtyard and their little pool and stuff. And we got a different room, a bigger room with a private bathroom this time, so let me give you a tour. So we are in room number 2. Scott's already passed out. Another room with bunk beds. And our own. And it's time for a pillow fight. It's got AC, some places to put stuff. It's awesome. Thinking we might go find a watermelon and make a smoothie. Pool? Okay, we can do pool first.
Our gods told us hundreds of years ago that we have to take a trip, we will have to take trips many other times in our history. Okay? So the Spanish people came here, and the first place where they met Nicaraguan people was here, guys, near Cocibolca Lake, just right there. Approximately 300 Spanish people met our native Nicaraguan people. According to the historical writers, when our first people saw them, they thought they were gods. According to the expected prophecy, our Nahuatl mythology, our gods were those bearded men. So many of our people just opened the door and they said, "Welcome. You're the gods that we were waiting for." Then we realized that gods don't even eat, gods don't even smile, gods don't even kiss women. By the time we realized that, it was too late. 300 years as slaves in Nicaragua, in Latin America.
Going up the stairs in the cathedral. Oh, that's great.
After 10 years, something very special happened. The first woman president won the election. Violeta. She won the elections in the 90s. And there's a famous image of this lady taking all the weapons on fire, saying that in Nicaragua people will never know again what a war is. That's the last word of the 90s.
Dinner. Street vendor style.
Well, tonight we have a street food feast, and all of this cost us $6.60. We have some burrito thing. This is a giant chunk of cheese. We got 2 tortillas, sausage links, fried plantain, coleslaw. There's a potato in there. Scott got a mega meat burrito or taco, gallo pinto, rice and beans. And another tortilla for him. How is it so far, love?
Real good.
So yeah, I'd say that's a steal. That street cart was really busy last time we were in Leon, but we didn't stop by. So happened to be on our road tonight. Feast, and look at that. No styrofoam, just served in a banana leaf.
Our return to Leon was all about Steph's desire to go tobogganing down Sierra Negro. We try and ride out ourselves down the volcanic sand road to avoid the claustrophobic truck ride. I should have listened to my little voice.
I'm down.
So yes, I just hit a cow. Discouraged, we turn around. Besides, risking death to cheat death seems redundant.
Okay. Yes?
I'll either have to give you a head start. Oh, look at this. Guess where they're going.
Okay, no boarding. Well, now we know what kind of vehicle they use. Do you think the track will be any better now that they've driven over it?
Marginally, it would have cleaned it up.
Do you need me to hold your bike so you can get on?
I should have used this truck.
Do you need me to come hold your bike?
No, I think I'm just going to do it like this.
Are we ready to start rolling?
Yeah, this is full of volcano borders too.
Yes. Wait, do you see
What?
nothing? There's a local on a horse.
And I almost... Gracias!
Gracias. Dogs everywhere.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in celebration of the fact that I may have bounced my motorcycle off of a cow today and lived to tell the tale, we're gonna eat chicken wings. The chickens have been tormenting me for quite some time, but not yet has one tried to take me off my motorcycle. And we're in my favorite restaurant in Leon, Nicaragua. Only because I've been here twice.
Well, it is the evening of our last day in Nicaragua. The day went not quite as planned. We didn't quite get volcano boarding. The road was really rough. Scott hit a cow, and unfortunately, I wasn't filming at that time. So apparently there might be some reenactment of that scene later on. Yeah, came out unscathed, which is really lucky. The cow was a juvenile cow, but still a bigger on the juvenile side.
It was an even fight. Africa twin versus cow as big as an Africa twin.
Yeah, they're about equal size. The cow got tipped over too. Then he scrambled up, and then he hopped back through the barbed wire fence, which I'm sure that's how he got out in the road in the first place.
It would have been a lot easier to deal with dodging a cow, except it was really deep volcanic sand.
Yeah.
And and I was trying to maintain momentum to stay online, but there was no track to go to, and it was like at the last moment he wasn't actually on the road until he saw me, and then he jumped right into my path. And
so yeah, then we came back, chilled a bit, got the bikes cleaned, got some groceries done. Tomorrow's a big day. We're headed to El Salvador, all across Honduras, and on big travel days like that, I like to make sure we're all prepped. So breakfast is cooked and ready to go. We also have some leftovers and lots of snacks for the road. I like to put my Camelback in the freezer, like half or just over half full, and then that like helps keep the water cold.
We really tried to think of an option to give Honduras a try. We were really excited maybe to join our buddy Walt on Tiger Island. It looked really appealing, but it just time-wise is not this trip. Everything really cool in Honduras
is on the Caribbean side.
It's on the Caribbean side, and
that's a ways to go from where we are. And then the Tiger Island we were looking at, which is where Walt is right now, is in the Pacific side and looks pretty cool, but there's no proper ferries to get there in terms of vehicle ferries. So, and then obviously if you're going to take a ferry, you're going to want to spend probably at least 2 nights there.
Yeah.
So anyways, hopefully we check out Honduras some other time. Some people we've met have really enjoyed Honduras.
Yeah, and then our good buddy Walt said a lot of it's really not friendly.
Yeah.
And so we'll take his advice on that one, because he tried to really give it a shake, and he really tries to hit places that other people don't go, and he likes to go even where people say don't go, and now he's discovered don't go.
They say don't go for a reason, but yeah, he's the only white guy on Tiger Island that he can see. So yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're big day. Border crossings hopefully goes more smoothly because, well, so we have to redo the paperwork for Honduras, but the paperwork for El Salvador is done. I'm hoping not to get ripped off again at the Honduras border by paying too much for the bikes. So all that math is done. Yeah. So I think that's where we're going to end this episode of Nicaragua headed northbound.
Really kind of became very fond of Nicaraguans and their country. Our walking tour guide last night was very passionate and very well educated and eloquent. He spoke very well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of really warmed me up. And on the streets, there's been a lot of really fun interactions with people, and Ometepe.
Yep.
And hanging out with Mark. That's always good too. All right. Gonna miss you, but we have to make tracks. Gotta go.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next episode. If you like this episode, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you're not already.
Ring the bell.
Yes, ring the bell. Get those notifications.
And yeah, lots of really cool stuff coming. Even farther down the road, more plans.
Yep. Exciting. See you guys soon. In this episode, we leave Lago Apoyo and continue our trek north, covering 133 kilometers to Leon. We take a day trip down a sandy track where a cow decided to move into Scott's track, and then we head to the Honduras border.
Show me yours and I'll show you mine.
Adios, Nicaragua!
I can't wash away chagrin in every fight that I've been in.
I'll need the little receipt out of your passport.
Out of oxygen, do anything they can to break baby. I can stand out and shine. I'm as sick as your secret.